and the noise level continues because the incoming batsman is Sourav Ganguly.
Down the wicket, what a glorious shot, and it's six. What a glorious shot, the shot of the day so far.
Now this is Majestic. Just Majestic.
302 the partnership, 267 balls, just over 3 hours. Scintillating stuff. Uh-oh. Stunning. See you later. 150 for Ganguly. His 5th homer.
This is terrific. This is tremendous. This is magnificent. This is simply superb.
Ganguly's last 50, can you believe it, came off just 24 balls.
That's a tremendous shot. Now there's very little the bowler can do about it. He's hammered it over. Will give another 6 for Sourav Ganguly.
It's 1 to 70-yard. One a ball. That's gone miles. What a wonderful shot from Ganguly.
Chaminda vast experience this in Taunton. Also bringing memories back of Taunton on that one. Giving himself a bit of room. Getting the space to go right through with it. And over the long one, a huge one. Right into the stand there. Lovely swing.
Down the ground and 6.
He's hit some incredible shots today, Sourav Ganguly.
That's in the air. Someone's under it. Will it go over his head? It does.
Short arm pull.
Down the ground, 6 more. Sourav Ganguly. 2 successive 6s, carrying him to the highest individual score in the tournament. He now moves to 137. It's 273 for 2. 6.
And Ganguly once again.
Boy, he's had a go at that one as well. He's really got onto that one. I think that's all the way. That's a biggie. That's a 6.
Second 50 of this one-day series. 130 for no loss, India.
Once again, he's made a lot of room for himself, and this may well go all the way. It does. What a shot down the wicket, and then so to speak, that used the pace given to him by Merv Dillon.
He's put that away. He's climbed into it. There's a 6. The first of the game so far.
That's a great shot from the Indian captain. Anthony tried to follow him as soon as Ganguly started to move down the leg side, trying to make room to play on the offside. The moment he followed him, it was right in the slot. And that's a magnificent shot by the Indian captain. There it is, back and across, and trying to make a bit of room to play on the offside. When Anthony bowled to him, followed him, he pulled it away for a mighty 6.
That's a clean hit. That's gone all the way. Second 6.
The length was right and beautifully struck.
The last ball has disappeared once again for a 6.
is an amazing shot. Sourav Ganguly's fourth six, and without doubt the best is it. That was flat. It hardly ever achieved any elevation. That parabola was the flattest parabola you'll see. And it's hit it to a very long boundary. This is the shot of a man in supreme control of himself. This is sensational. Oh, that's a huge one. That is the biggest of them all. That's gone 12, 15 rows back on a big boundary.
We need Sachin, we need you. And down goes Ganguly again, and it's 6 into the greenbacks.
High and handsome, and that's half a dozen for Ganguly.
Oh, it's gone for another big one. Yes, it's 6.
Oh, well, he's taken on Sean Pollock, the Sultan of
poor run rate. There goes Ganguly, steps away and swipes the South African captain into the fence. It's gone all the way for 6.
Into the act, Sourav Ganguly on that occasion, makes room for himself.
Down the pitch again goes Ganguly, and that has gone even further into the seats for the maximum.
Shot, 6. That's 6. Don't worry about that. The man out there on the boundary, I told you before, there's some shortish boundaries here, and if you get it anywhere decently in the meat from some of these guys, that carried right over the fence.
It's again up in the air, no need to run for it. That's a meaty blow, comfortably over the line. Third 6 for Sourav Ganguly. Back to 4th.
Unbelievable shot again.
He's given the charge. And the ball is sailing into the sands. It's a tremendous hit. And every time he steps out to a faster bowler, the outcome is something to celebrate for the Indian supporters.
Well, Andy Carrick's still on and still disappearing.
England are doing by not giving him the strike, putting the pressure back on the Indian captain. And that's why he has to play shots like this, and it's come off. Magnificent strike.
Beautiful striking. And every time he's come down the list about, he's got himself into the right position to execute the shot. It's a slower ball, I think. There's nothing slow about it going off the bat.
In the charge, good clean hit. Does it go all the way? 39 for no loss. First 6 of the match for Ganguly.
That was the last ball of the last over. Good footwork. He just received, what was clever about that, he just received the bounce of the ball before, knew he couldn't.
Carved away again. That's 6 over cover. Don't see that very often.
Wow, that's well played, isn't it? My Prince of Calcutta, when I never had him in my team. And it's hit it to a very long boundary. This is the shot of a man in supreme control of himself. This is sensational.
That is huge. What a hit.
You need 4 more to win this match. 8 wickets in hand. Well, Ronnie Irani's copied the treatment. Sorry, Dominic Cork, I apologise to Ronnie. Cork, 5 overs for 40. Oh, look at this go. This is a Tiger Woods Nike ball.
Van Roy has been hit straight down the wicket. Nice clean hit, this one.
Because it was a slower delivery. Look, you see out the back of the hand, and Sourav picked it so early. It was in the slot, but you still got to generate a lot of bat speed to get it over the boundary.
Oh, it's gone all the way. The fielder at mid-wicket is just watching it sail across into the sands. Hands go up, and the Indian supporters are happy.
Ganguly. Oh, take a piece of that. Outrageous.
Now that is a magnificent shot. One just got the feeling that Ganguly expected this one. He was in position just as the ball left the bowler's hand, and it's come out right out of the meat of the bat. This is a magnificent strike for 6.
About to finish his spell. Full toss to start with. He smashed that one. Has he gone out of the ground? Yes, he has. There it is. What an outstanding shot to bring up your 100. Sourav Ganguly, that's his 3rd 100 in this World Cup. His 21st century. Correction, 22nd century overall. Another great captain's knock.
And what an occasion to get that 100. It's the semi-finals of World Cup 2003. This is a full toss, but difficult to hit those out of the ground, and especially straight down the pitch. It was a slow delivery that went wrong. Nothing wrong with the shot. Again, it gets the distance.
Sourav Ganguly's out there taking guard. 300s in the World Cup so far. Average of 43. It's a good shot. Just behind square on the offside, and it's gone for 6. Wow, that is a good shot.
Well, he's gone to a shot that has fetched him a few runs in his career, giving the charge to the bowler, but making sure at that time when he's doing that he gives himself room to play on the offside. And then just a
big hit. Nice shot. Does it go all the way? Yes, it does. That's a big one to win the 31st over. It's 2 for 164.
You have to change your tactics against Sourav, because that's where his strength lies. Outside off stump, middle off.
It's a calculated risk he takes when he plays that. He's done it again. This time it's gone all the way. Up go the arms of Peter Parker. And a boundary and a 6 for the Indian captain of consecutive balls.
That was an amazing shot. 6 at extra cover. It's so difficult to play, especially likes of Gillespie, giving himself a bit of room, bit of charge, and high and mighty for 6 runs.
Well, that is a tremendous strike. He's just cleared that front foot of his so that he gets the room and the opportunity to free his arms. And the ball has gone a long.
Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has. Off the mark for Ganguly. Wow, what a good shot that is. You know, for someone who they reckon isn't great at the short ball, I've seen him punish a few long hops, let's put it that way.
That's gone. That's 6. Sourav Ganguly is now almost middling everything, and that was certainly middled. What a shot.
It's gone up in the air. Might clear Shoaib Akhtar. It does. Well, this has been an absolutely enthralling session for me. 12 fours, and now you have a 6.
Getting himself a little bit of room to free his arms. He's gone over the top and almost clears the fence. Well, he has cleared the fence. Great shot from the Indian captain. He realizes that he had to charge Shabbir Ahmed, who's getting away with a good spell, and he does that in great style.
That's one of the strong areas. Ganguly giving room. He has been very successful hitting into that area, getting the maximum.
Well, he's got hold of that. Tremendous shot. The Indian captain shows his colours.
Again, something out of nothing for India. Just a shade outside the off stump, premeditated, I'm sure, by the Indian captain. What a pickup this is. It's not one of the biggest grounds in India, but that is, I tell you, what a striker.
It's Sourav Ganguly who's gone flat and over. And another 6. This is magic from the left-handers. A skimmer from Sourav Ganguly. All Inzamam could do was to look at it.
Getting his front leg out of the way to get the back swing. In fact, getting wide of the leg stump was the front leg so he can free his arms. And he is a fantastic striker of the cricket ball. Just about 8 to 10 feet in the air, but still clearing the straight boundary quite easily.
Well, he's gone over the top and he's connected handsomely. It's gone all the way. That is a good shot. He just needed to clear the infield.
An emphatic return for Sourav Ganguly, raises 100 for India of 15 overs. In the air, and now will it carry? It does, and that raises his 50. Sourav Ganguly, welcome back.
That's a beautiful shot. He's got so much time to play that. He was waiting for it and dispatched it with the greatest of ease. Fernando was becoming predictable. Ganguly was waiting for that one. He knew that it was more or less going to be a short pitch. If not a bouncer, then at least a three-quarter ball. And that swivel, famous Ganguly swivel.
No ball called. And that's just dismissed. No ball and a 6.
Some bad signs here for England because both players are now starting to take a few liberties. The worst thing you can do when a player starts to advance is bang the thing in short with a bit of width.
19th time Sourav Ganguly and Sachin Tendulkar have shared a 100-run opening partnership.
That's a big one. And it's gone the distance. That's a terrific strike, just going through with the shot and sending the ball a long, long way. Well, the field is up and Ganguly taking the opportunity to go over the top.
He has played delightfully. His 70th one-day international 50.
Well, the old firm. 50 for Tendulkar, 50 for Ganguly, 50 from 67 deliveries. It'll be interesting to see how he plays and paces his innings now.
Big hit again. There is a man there, but he's redundant. That's a big blow from Ganguly.
About 2,000 men out there, all in the stand. Sweet shot this from Ganguly. 74 miles an hour. Nothing more than that. Stand and admire Sourav. Whack.
That is his 185th 6 in one-day cricket internationals.
He's got enough bat on that. Enough bat on that. It's gone a long, long way. Length ball, and Ganguly's had a nice old-fashioned slog at it into the crowd over there. And he's really launched into that one. That's going to be 6 all the way. What a hit by Ganguly. Wonderful. That is that one, bludgeoned it in fact. That is 9 made up. And that's on the onside for you. Oh, awesome power. Brilliant hit in the commentary box.
That's over the top. That's a great shot. And it's all the way. .53 for 1.
Take that, Omar Gul. Yes, you have bowled a good over, where I was beaten quite a few times. But here is my answer. That's Sourav Ganguly talking.
Oh, what a hit. Brilliant. That really took him by surprise, and that is a huge hit. 6. Now this is what he can do. He can surprise you.
Fabulous. Look at Sachin, big grin on his face. So we'll have more of that, please. Down the track to Umar Gul, who's bowled it at 138 Ks and just punched him over long off for 6. And what he's done beautifully here, Ganguly, is run straight to the line of the ball. He hasn't given himself too much room. You see some batsmen, when they attempt that, they move too far away.